Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Game Channel. We're back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Left off in the middle of doing a bunch of different quests over here in Frostbath Basin. So, let's just continue that.
A lot of loose stone here, and an Avar axe.
Looks like the start of a trail.
The woman at the beach said her cousin Runa went climbing. Maybe this is where she began.
I don't wanna. Always above it.
There, another trail marker.
Shouldn't have gone up.
I think our mountain climber was here.
Let's hope she's not planning to trek out to the Frostbacks.
Isn't that where we are? No, I guess we're in Frostback Basin, right, or something. So we're in the jungles below the Frostbacks. She went climbing again.
Over there. Just in time! Join the fray! The fight's a worthy one!
Not really, it's just a single Gurgut.
heard lowlanders were about. You'd be the Inquisitor, from the hand.
Your cousin was looking for you.
Oh? Oh! The fishing! I was to help Lena with the fishing. I must make an offering to the gods first. Shall I give your names in the prayer?
What's an offering prayer?
I've climbed this hill 1,000 times. Today, it was as if a wind from the spirits lifted me. I was going to thank the gods with a brace of nugs. That beast must have scented the meat.
You offer meat to spirits.
The Lady of the Skies sends her birds, and Korth Mountain Father sends his wolves and bears. They wouldn't normally hear the prayer of a lowlander, but since you helped in the fight, I'll speak for you.
I'd be honored to be mentioned in your offering.
The spirits will remember.
That generally helps to respect local traditions now and then.
Do as you wish, Inquisitor. I see no wards on this shabby little shrine.
Hey, that was an approval rating.
The lady keeps the skies, where blows the morning wind. Korth grants mountain shelter, hack on blooded hide and bone. Take this gift from Runa Learsdotten, and the Inquisitor from the lands below.
I just felt something.
A blessing? That's a good sign. You bring fine luck, Herald.
Interesting. As if the spirit were gaining a taste for this world.
We've been favored. The gods don't always appear. I'll tell Lena this tale. Perhaps a good story will put a smile on her face.
Okay. Still have that quest? No, it's complete. Just not actually completing for some reason. Maybe I didn't have that quest complete yet.
That Dunwich yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
Your scribe, Dunwich, mentioned something called the Nox Morta.
Ah, yes. I have yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon. Not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
I've evidence of your Nox Morta, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth. Let me see. Good and good. But this, a beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront it. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation. If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
What can you tell me about the Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained papers. They speak of a creature enamored of shadow lurking in the darkest places. Silence pays it favor, concealing its awed bulk until a stretched mouth takes its prey. Of course, some of my colleagues
I should go.
Inquisitor.
Okay, so what do we have now? This is going back over there. This is nothing. I don't know why that's even a marker. Let's go ahead and confront her. Far down did you take me?
You returned.
The augur told me why you're here.
That Chatterjay. What business is it of his
Chatterjay.
to tell that to a lowlander?
About the ritual you were performing, Sigrid.
I had to burn a proper offering, then let my guiding spirit free. I made the offering, the gods did not accept.
I found a bird and incense by the altar. They weren't burnt at all.
I brought more than I needed. When I fled, I left everything.
You would have needed to take the lyrium at the start of the ritual, not the end.
Aye. And so?
The vial I found was full.
Do you accuse me, stranger?
What I saw doesn't make sense. Like you never did the ritual at all.
So even a stranger senses my shame. I made no offering. I prepared. I began the spell to release the spirit here with me.
And?
I could not do it. I have no close companions in the hold, no kin. I cannot lose my only friend.
You're friends with this spirit?
It has taught me with patience and kindness since I was a child. Frightened of the fire I could suddenly call down. The gods change, the gods can die, and yet I do not want to lose the one who loves me.
So how does your teacher feel about this? Does he want to stay?
He would, if I asked. The gods that teach the spirit touched are kind. I think the augur knew. All this time he knew I never cast the ritual. It is not right to stay in pity. I will confess to him.
It's for the best. Maybe the augur will help you release your spirit friend.
I do not need his help. I would ask for his advice. Farewell, Lowlander.
I don't feel like I need any more agents. What do we have here?
Demortisan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
How long before this knocked mortar takes interest?
Oh! The giant.
Is that?
It's a bogfisher?
Not like any I've seen.
Sweet jeez. Get off of me.
That just happened.
Demortisan will want to hear about this.
Helm of the Dragon Hunter.
Look at the ground. Men fought a beast here. Perhaps they have our bear. If the bear's not dead, it must be nearby.
Uh-oh. Okay. Got some of them coming behind us. What are you? What am I supposed to do?
The lowlanders have freed the sacrifice. Jaws of Hakon, destroy them!
Ow. I got smacked. She's definitely gonna want to hear about that. They plan to sacrifice the bear. Can't go anywhere else here. Pretty sure. Okay, so I don't know how to get up here. Probably the same way I get up to this one. Don't know what this is. We're gonna head that way. It's like a common place that people fall and die. Okay, making my way up to the rift, I guess.
That didn't work.
Did it just turn?
Nothing.
No. Another one over here. Ah, we're getting into the fortress. Okay. Is there more? There is. What the hell is this? Okay. That was a little rough. Fear demon fang. Okay. So I have a feeling I was correct
Compensating to anyone else?
that they work in the... I need to do them in order all the way to here.
Nothing.
So we have a landmark. Go ahead and grab that. This starts over here. Hold on. Hit the wrong button on my OBS. That's okay. That's alright. It happens. It starts over here. I could fast travel over there, but I think I want to see if I can get to here from here. Go this way. Uh-oh. Dog found the squeaker in her toy. Now we've gathered so much Everite, I just don't know that I need it anymore.
Cassandra still not speaking to you?
I don't know. It'll take time to earn back her trust, if I ever do.
Well, she does hate it when people lie to her. At least she didn't stab you in the book.
Don't you mean the back?
No, I mean the book. Definitely the book.
I believe this was Colette's destination.
Okay, we're one region away, one landmark away.
Inquisitor, you may want to see this. Inquisitor, I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but two stood. Felt 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Orina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars.
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chauncey's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
You don't think the inscription could refer to Ameridan himself?
It's possible, but Ameridan would have been recognized as a leader, which the inscription might have noted out of respect. And a breath in the hunt? Why note that your hunt continues unless your remaining prey was someone important?
What happened here?
An encounter with ancient Avar, and not a friendly one. Ameridan and his companions were outnumbered in an unfamiliar place. If Ameridan's not here, perhaps someone bought him the time needed to keep going?
If this is the resting place of Heron and Arina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
What can you tell me about Arina?
Arina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Arina knew she could help, so she joined Ameridan.
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find. If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
Alright, we're getting more operations to do, which is good. I think we have 2 or 3 that we can do now. Go ahead and travel back over here. Still don't know how to get in here, if I even can. Right now, at least. So if I can't get in here, I would treat this as the first one. But I already know this one doesn't work. I feel like I have to have that. This is how I got here. This is not gonna take me up any. Okay. See what comes from the camp. Nothing. Even if I could get up there, it doesn't take me anywhere. Okay. Go back and do this.
Goat-kissing, blood-drinking, Hacknite chicken craps! Thank you, Inquisitor. Storvacker has returned. My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hackonites who held her. In trapping Storvacker, the jaws of Hakon broke their peace oath with Stonebear Hold. Our blades are yours.
We welcome the help.
More than you know, Inquisitor. My hunters brought items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell Lowlanders. But you must hear it. The jaws of Hakon sought to bind their god in mortal form and bring war to the Lowlands.
By saving your bear, have we put an end to their plans?
Though you have given them pause, they will try again. Ages ago, the old jaws of Hakon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the Lowlands. Their foolishness lost Hakon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
What did you mean when you said that their foolishness lost Hakon to all Avar?
When they bound Hakon to mortal form, he became blood of this world. He could hear no prayers, nor speak to the augurs. All he could do was kill. Then he vanished instead of dying, as though rendered mute, lost for ages. If they sought to free him from mortal form, I could understand. Making him attack the Lowlands is a fool's work.
Based on what we know, what must we do to stop the jaws of Hakon?
Their hold is an old Lowlander fortress. It is shielded by a great wall of ice. Magic even the Hackonites do not know. Unravel its magic, and we will scatter their bones so the lady never finds them.
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hackonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No. It is Lowlander magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are useless as battle goats. The Hackonites must have found the magic in the old fortress. Speak to your people. Perhaps they will know more.
I'll speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
Okay. I don't know what this is, so let's try and go find it. That's just the leftover of this thing that I guess we never clicked on.
Pray, do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Morta.
Is the Nox Morta a bogfisher by any chance? A large, aggressive bogfisher?
Bogfisher. That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin. And here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you?
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. So when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its tone. Permit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich? Must draft a letter to the university.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
All right.
This blood. My blood? No, I can't.
That guy's talking.
No, no, no. Fanan, I'm dreaming. American. American. Why? I can't. Not without. Sleep. I need to. I must find you.
One second, sorry. Okay. Continue on.
For a moment, I almost felt like I was walking down a street back in Markham. Strange.
It's the spirits, darling. They're projecting sorrow and eliciting your most tragic memories in return.
Right. That didn't help.
It's like a whole different area. This should be our last area, I think, and then probably landmark too. Okay, not down here. Regions. I didn't see if it completed. It did. All right.
We're not going to leave that rift here, right?
No, Varric, we're not gonna leave it here.
Ilana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
You, or she, wanted to reach Ameridan again. We're also trying to find him.
Ameridan. Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
There are no records of a dragon, so he must have killed it. And died doing so.
Yes. If he had lived, he would have found her. Me. But he didn't. And no one ever knew. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
Thank you. she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Can't have one look at yours.
Everything all right, my dear?
We've got Hackonites.
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to her horse for Hakon's glory!
There's so many here. Holy shit. Look at them all. I'm about to die. 100%. Okay. I think that this is probably a good spot to stop for now. We will pick up next time. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you on the next one.